AZ Alkmaar versus Tottenham Thursday night Europa League first leg of the round of 16. Our biggest game of the season to date. This is massive. This is what the season's about. Nothing to play for really in the league. There's pressure on Spurs in this game. Although the bookies predict it will be a really tight and tough tie. So do stay tuned to the very end to get team news, score prediction, my lineup, and a general preview. Very interested as always to get your thoughts. What's happening, people? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're keeping well. If you're new around here, please do like and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on, notification bell on. Try again, and do get involved in the comments below. But let's crack straight into it. So, a couple of stats for you here. Top scorers for both sides in the Europa League campaign this year, 24-25 season. For them is Troy Parrott. That name will be familiar to, I hope, most Spurs fans. Former Spurs player that we in the end sold after numerous loans. Real shame, thought he was going to be the one. And I think Dane Scarlett is that Kane replacement. I thought it was Parrott. Got numerous opportunities on Mourinho, just didn't quite work out for him, but he's doing really well for them over in Netherlands. He's really thriving. 4 goals this year. It makes their top scorer in the competition. Doesn't sound like a lot, but he's a lot in one competition. And Johnson's ours with 3 goals, but important to note, Parrott has played 10 games, Johnson just 6, obviously through injury, but both picking up an assist as well. Team form in the last 5 games, AZ Alkmaar have lost 1, drawn 2, won 2. We've lost 3 and won 2. So that is, the form guide in the last 5. Both teams coming on the back of it. And with a loss, so both teams you could say are looking for a response. Just as general info, it's on TNT Sports 3 and Discovery Plus. Strange 5:45 p.m. kickoff. There's only ever been one head-to-head between the two sides, and it was earlier on in the group stage, or newly formed group stage, if you like. So apart from that, no other games between the two sides in the past. Interesting odds of winning. AZ Alkmaar have an odds of 3.4 to win, 3.6 for a draw, and 2.5, 2.05, should I say, for a Spurs win. So the bookmakers predicting a close match between the two sides, but ever so slightly back in AZ Alkmaar. So this is key first leg. I think it suits us having that second home leg, something we don't have the luxury of in that quarter or semi-final. We'll have to see. I think some things will make this difficult for us, but fingers crossed. I think that we, will be expected to win this game, but it mustn't be a given. There'll be still pressure on us to do well, even win the competition. You can understand why, but there's still tough teams in it. We know our trophy record that can't be ignored. Either team news, I'm afraid at the time of recording, we haven't got an Ange Postecoglou press conference, and we're hoping that Romero will be fit after being included and called up for Argentina, and maybe possibly even Solanke as well. So he would be my team if I was Ange Postecoglou. I'd put Vicario in goal, Spence left back, Porro right back, and Danso and Romero as the centre backs. Assuming if Romero's fit, I believe in any injured player, especially a defender or anyone really. It's best to, for me, introduce them for the start rather than bring them off the bench and try and get grips with the speed of the game. Or I think that increases your chance of injury. Midfield, I found this tough. I've gone with Basuma, Bentoncourt, and Madison, with Bergval being the unlucky one to miss out. Really unlucky. I think he's one of the only ones who could always head high. Maybe along with Spence, who come off the bench. Also Gray in that City defeat, but the result. So he's the unlucky one to miss out. But I just think we need Basuma and Bentoncourt's experience, defensive know-how. Madison's on form at the moment. Kulusevski I've gone with on the right. I think this game could suit me a little bit more than Johnson. I like Johnson because he's quiet too often. I think he's more impactful as well off the bench. Son on the left, and I've gone with Solanke down the middle if he's fit again for the same reason as Romero, chucking him straight in from the start. We've really missed him. But if not, Mateus Tell at the front, I wouldn't have a problem with him. I think we do have to be patient. Though, score prediction, I think it's a case of potentially we get an away draw and win that home leg, and I wouldn't have a problem with that. Go on then. I think we're going to nick it. I'm going to go with 2-1 Spurs. Get your score prediction in the comments below. Anything you thought is worthy of mention in the comments below, because I will always like and reply. It's an absolute promise and a given. What isn't a given, though, is that Spurs win this game. We've got to perform and we've got to respond. And yeah, it's a really important game. Biggest of the season today, without doubt. If you are new to the channel, please do like and subscribe. Get involved in the comments. And for now, massive comedy Spurs. Hopefully next time you'll be hearing from me, be discussing the Spurs win.